Friends and family and White Sox faithful looking on as Braden Montgomery takes it in.
Braden Montgomery has his first career hit.
Welcome to the big leagues, Braden.
Chance to be a hero in his major league debut. Tying run at third, 2 outs. Montgomery hits a fly ball pretty well. Deep left, and it is gone! He's won it! No chance!
How about that? Talk about drama. Braden Montgomery, remember the name. This guy can play.
Well, what a night for Braden Montgomery last week in his major league debut. He hits a walk-off to help the White Sox win, joining this list here of players that have hit walk-off homers in their major league debut. And Braden Montgomery of the Chicago White Sox joining us here in studio. He's going to talk hitting with D-Row in just a second. But I'm watching you, D-Row, I'm watching him watch that montage there. I'm getting emotional just seeing the smile on his face. I mean, when you, now that you've had a few days to digest it and you see the images, what comes to mind?
Yeah, just kind of all the emotions of it, of the day overall, and just sharing it with the family. It was, I mean, it's hard to even describe. It just brings a smile to my face.
You took a second, though. You looked around. You could see when you got in the box.
When you stepped in for that first AB.
Yeah, no, I did the same thing going into right field. I did the same thing stepping out on the field for early BP that day. It's just kind of, I mean, it's different. And so I want to give the moment the attention, the thought that it deserves, and then be able to move on from it and then just play baseball. But in that first moment, I really wanted to take it in. I mean, it's been something I've been thinking about since I was 7, watching Derek Jeter. So.
Yeah. You join a club that is that's a great watch, especially at home. The crowd on the South Side. How would you describe what's going on right now with your White Sox and the club and the atmosphere?
Yeah, it's special. I mean, it's the energy in that place is off the charts, and so being able to step into that, into something that's already been shaping up to be such an exciting year has been special. And those fans, man, they care. Yeah. And so it's really cool to be a part of that.
It comes through on TV.
Yeah.
It looks like it's a great watch. D-Row, I know you're eager to talk hitting here with this switch hitting power stud here.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, I've been on him for a long time. Watched him at Stanford, watched him at Texas A&M. Then he got hurt right before the College World Series. Grinded it out, didn't affect you, hopefully, in the draft, goes in the first round and then kind of goes in the crochet deal and shows up. And when he got in the box against the Braves the other night, he was doing stuff that, 10-year veterans do.
Yeah.
Advanced hitting idea of what he's trying to accomplish at the dish. And I want to dive in on it.
All right, well, go ahead. Fire away.
Let's go. All right, I want to take you back. Let's start it off. We're going to take you back right to your debut. Mom and Dad are going crazy. But what blew me away, you take through. You punch out. Pause this for me. You punch out on Grant Holmes' slider, your first AB.
Yep.
Now you come up your second AB, and you spit on 2 of them. The first one non-competitive, but that was a similar pitch to what struck you out your first AB. But take me into the mindset of what you were trying to accomplish second time through with Grant Holmes.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, I know that he spins it well, and ideally, that's where he's going to want to try to miss is down and in. And so that's kind of where I need to know where my take is going to be at, and then also know kind of what that same pitch would look like out of the hand in the strike zone, because obviously in the middle of a plate, you're not going to want to miss a slider. So I guess the 2 different ones with that slider is you got to know the take and you got to know the swing.
But that's the beauty of it. You get in count leverage 2-0. You don't cheat, and you just take your knock the other way. Stay behind the ball, and now you're standing at first base. Pause this. What are you thinking after your first big league knock at first?
Just kind of happy. I mean, just smiling and taking all in. It's hopefully the first of many, and so it was very just rewarding moment to also think about what the family was going through. We're kind of all in it together, and so it was a special moment.
And what I love about this, you're down a run. This ain't tie game if I hit a walk-off and run into something. You have to come through right here. No one's hit Raisel Iglesias the entire season. And you take back-to-back change-ups, oppo. So run this. You got to walk us through what you're thinking here when you're walking up the plate against this beast.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, he's got a good heater, like all relief pitchers are going to have. And then obviously, his plus offering is going to be that changeup. And so I was really kind of lucky to be able to see one really well that first pitch over the middle of the plate. And got even luckier to get another one like that. And so put a good swing on it. Not trying to do too much because obviously you got to guard against the fastball as well. But I got one over the plate and was able to stay through it and take it the other way.
You're just actively removing pieces of equipment as you're rounding the bases.
Yeah, I knew that there's probably going to be some water or something coming, so I didn't want my batting gloves to get ruined.
Did you get the ball? Did you get the ball?
I did.
Okay, that's great.
I did. That was special.
Braden, were you always a guy, because I was looking at your minor league stuff too, from the left side, try up the middle the other way. A lot of your power is into that left center opposite field gap.
Yeah, it really kind of depends. Because, in college, it was a lot of more left-handed power, and it was honestly always to the pull side. And so it kind of, yeah, it depends. You kind of adjust what you're doing to who you're playing against. Obviously, Pac-12 pitching was a little different than what we're seeing now. And so it's all about adapting to what you're seeing.
I love it. All right, let's flip you around to the right side. Switch hitter. Now we're facing Chris Sale.
Oh.
Do you take a moment? I had moments when I would face like Roger Clemens, Pedro Martinez. I'm like, I can't believe I'm in the box against these.
Yeah, it was like that the whole day. Because, it's like it's my second game of the career, and I'm getting to face a walking legend. And so, obviously also all the things I heard about him while with the Red Sox, about how great of a guy he is. And so that made it even cooler to be able to just share the field with him.
And then you shoot to pause this real quick. Look at the size of your legs.
Yeah.
What are we deep into the hack squats after a game? What are we doing?
Oh yeah, we gotta keep it working. That just adds to the margin for error. You can touch it and it'll go a little harder each time. So yeah, that kind of lays the foundation for everything. Is the work we put in the training room and in the weight room.
Yeah.
So
I love it. All right, run it. I want to get to a side angle split screen of both from the left-hand side. That is absolutely perfect. Pause this for me. You set up a little bit different. You told me you're right hand predominant. That's how you hit as a kid. When did you start switch hitting? Kind of walk me through how that transpired.
Yeah, started switch hitting when I was 10. My parents have always been a football family, and so we kind of learned baseball together. And I thought it looked cool to try to hit on the other side of the plate, and so they had nothing against it. So just started swinging it lefty a little bit, and just kind of went from there.
Different thought processes from either side?
Not necessarily. I feel like it's the same, obviously, overall goal, but differences in terms of hand dominance, rotation and all that, and so minuscule differences, but the overall goal is the same in terms of being ready for the heater and trying to smash that to center field, and then also having the ability with the lower half to be able to stay on other things and hopefully go pull side with that stuff. But
do you have any fundamental keys you think of? Are you a guy who takes bottom hand to the baseball? Are you thinking about loading it on the back hip? Is there anything that you're thinking about?
Not necessarily in game, but in training for sure.
Yeah.
I think my right hand probably feels more dominant on both sides. So top hand on the right side, bottom hand on the left side.
Okay.
But yeah, it really kind of changes by the day based on what you're seeing, based on what you've been like as of late. Because there's so many unconscious differences for each day in the box that are changing. And so,
Zero, I thought this was a great comp you had of Braden and one of the great professional hitters of his era, Michael Brantley.
Yeah, set up similar, work the ball up the middle the other way. Have you heard this comp before, Braden? Have you been comped to other guys?
I'm not sure, honestly, but I do like this comp. Obviously, I've seen a lot of Michael Brantley playing. And especially on the big stage with the run that the Astros put together.
Yeah.
And he has a slow heartbeat. If you know Michael, I had a chance to actually have spring training with him when he got traded over to the Guardians in 2009 before he went on to Houston. a slow heartbeat, a lot of confidence in the box. I mean, take me through that. Were you always like that? It seems like we did stuff earlier on Jackson Churio. Some of the young players that are coming into the game are just handling themselves and having quality ABs.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'd say it just kind of comes from the training. I mean, I want to play against the best. I want to be the best, and so I try to emulate that in the training. I try to do as many difficult angles and velocities and shapes as possible, so I'm not as surprised when I get to the game. I mean, obviously, I've not seen these pitchers before, so it's all going to be a little different, but yeah. I try to challenge myself as much as possible to be prepared for it. And then when the game comes, I just remove the names and the faces, and I focus on the shapes and the releases that I'll be facing and how I'm going to put a good swing on it.
Oh, I love that. That's the first time I've heard that. I removed the names.
Yeah, I've not heard that either.
Yeah.
That's a
that was something our hitting coaches at Stanford talked about. We're facing nameless, faceless opponents.
Wow, ooh, that's really good. I'm going to start applying that with the people I work here. just nameless. I'm just trying to stay focused on the task at hand. No one else exists.